Good morning, students. Today in English 1, we are going to start lesson number 12. Dr. Doolittle learns animal language. In this lesson, Dr. Doolittle is excited to learn about the language of the animals, and his parrot, Polynesia, helps him to learn the language of birds and animals. So let's start with the lesson and see how Polynesia will teach Dr. Doolittle the language of the animals. Now listen, doctor, said Polynesia, and I'll tell you something. Did you know that animals can talk? Now Dr. Doolittle knew that parrots can talk. Oh, we parrots can talk in two languages, people's language and bird language, said Polynesia proudly. If I say Polly wants a biscuit, you understand. But hear this, and Polly started saying in the language of the bird. Good gracious, cried the doctor. What does that mean? That means, is the porridge hot yet? In bird language. So what Polynesia said in bird language, ka, ka, ui, e, fi, fi. This the doctor didn't understand, and so Polynesia told the doctor that it means, is the porridge hot? My, you don't say so, said the doctor. You never talked that way to me before. What would have been the good? Said Polynesia, dusting some biscuit crumbs off her left wing. You wouldn't have understood me if I had. Now Polynesia said, if I would have told you, you wouldn't have understood. Now the doctor was very excited to learn some more from Polynesia. So he said, tell me some more. And he rushed over to the drawer to bring his notebook and pencil so that he could write in the book. Now, don't go too fast, he told the parrot. Go slowly and tell me, and I'll write it down. This is interesting, very interesting, something quite new. Give me the birds ABC first. Slowly. Now the doctor told Polynesia that let's start with the language of birds, and you are going to tell me the ABC of birds language. So that was the way the doctor came to know that animals had a language of their own and could talk to one another. Children, each animal has their own language and they too talk like us, but we don't understand. And all that afternoon, while it was raining, Polynesia sat on the kitchen table and gave bird words to the doctor, and the doctor wrote it down in the notebook. When it was tea time, the dog's name is Jip. Jip came inside and Polynesia told the doctor, see, he's talking to you. Now the doctor couldn't understand. So the parrot Polynesia told the doctor that the dog Jip is talking to you. Looks to me as though he was scratching his ear, said the doctor. But children, you all know animals don't always speak with their mouth. Now who's telling this? The parrot is telling the doctor that animals always don't speak with their mouth. They talk with their ears, with their feet, with their tails, with everything. And sometimes they don't want to make a noise. Do you see now the way the dog, Jip, he was twitching one side of his nose. What does that mean? The doctor didn't understand, so he is asking Polynesia, what does that mean? That means, can't you see that it has stopped raining? Polynesia said, the dog is saying that it has stopped raining outside. He is asking you a question. Dogs nearly always use their noses for asking questions. After a while, with the parrot's help, the doctor got to learn the language of the animals so well that he could talk to them himself and understand everything they said. Now, who helped this doctor to understand the animal language and birds' language? The parrot, Polynesia. After this, the doctor gave up being a people's doctor altogether.